In this video, you're going to learn easy rock and roll piano. Welcome back to Butterfly Piano. I'm Ed, and this is Piano Improvising for Beginners. This is what you're going to learn in this video. Okay, this is rock and roll piano. There are 3 chords that I'm going to be teaching you. We're going to do the C chord, the F chord, and the G chord. So let's start off with the left hand. Here's middle C. We're going to start 2 octaves to the left, all the way down here. And you're going to be playing the C and the G together with fingers 5 and 2. So we play it together, and then we play our thumb on the A with the C. So we start off with the C and G, and then C and A together. I don't know if you can see that bottom note C, but I am playing it with the G and the C and the A are together. So the first step is to get comfortable playing C and G, C and A, C and G, C and A, and you speed that up. Because one of the main differences between rock and roll and blues is the speed, the tempo. Rock and roll is usually either medium tempo or fast. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's rock and roll. That's blues. 2 and 3, 4 and 1. So blues is generally slower and rock and roll is much faster, but it uses the same blues scale. So this left hand is C and G, C and A. Get comfortable with that. And then you move to the F chord and you play the same thing. You're playing an interval of a fifth again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So finger 2 on the C. Play that together. And thumb on the D. So it's the F and the D. Same pattern. And the same thing on the G. The G and the D are together, and the G and the E are together. So the first step is to play it slowly and just kind of count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play the F chord and then the G chord like that. The C chord, play that twice. Play the F chord, 2, 3, 4. G chord, 2, 3, 4. Let me do it again, a little slower. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, 3, 4. Up to the F, up to the G. So that's the left hand. 1, 2, 3. You just need to eventually speed it up because that's what rock and roll is all about. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the C chord is for 2 bars. F chord is for a bar. G chord is for a bar. In this case, a bar is when you count to 4. So the C chord is counting to 8. Sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8 beats. And the C chord is for the F chord is for 1 bar. So you're counting to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1 more bar for the G chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 bars for C. 1 bar for F. 1 bar for G. 2 bars for C. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So get comfortable with the left hand. Speed it up if you like. So that's the left hand. Now let's focus on the right hand, which will be playing the chords. And we're going to be playing the C7 chord. Now what is a C7 chord? That is called a dominant chord. A dominant chord like C7 or F7, G7, E flat 7, anything with a 7 at the end, it consists of 2 things. A major triad and a minor 7 interval on top. So what is a minor 7 interval? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th note in the C major scale is the B. That's the C major 7. To make it a little smaller, to the B flat is a minor 7 interval. major 7 interval, minor 7 interval. So the C7, the dominant 7th chord, consists of a C major triad with a minor 7 interval on top. All we're really doing is taking out that G, and we're playing C, finger 2 on the E, and finger 5, the pinky, on the B flat. So it goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. Da 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 da. So hands together. So your right hand are playing what we call eighth notes. That's twice per beat. And the left hand is playing quarter notes, which is 1 note per beat. So the right hand is playing rhythms that are twice as fast as the left hand. Watch this first part again. Again. A little slower. So you're starting off the C and the G, the C, E, and B flat all together. Stay relaxed. And then you go to the F chord, which is the C, F, A. Okay, this is an F chord. That's F major. We're just taking the C and moving it down here to our thumb. And we play all 5 notes together. Again, the right hand are playing the 8th notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the left hand are playing quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So from the beginning, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we go to the F chord. And that's a little bit shorter because you notice the C is for 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the F chord is for 4 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the last chord is the G chord. And we're moving our right hand down to first inversion of G. So here's G major. We take the G and we move it up to this G. And our thumb is on B, second finger on D, pinky on the G. And you play those 3 notes with these 2 notes. And we go. And that's it. You play the right hand 4 times. These are 4 eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So from the beginning, we're playing the C, C7 for 2 bars. So here are our notes, C and G, C, E, B flat. And we go to the F chord, and then the G chord. Back to the beginning. Remember to stay patient because it takes a while. Focus on one hand at a time and then gradually put it hands together. Always start off slowly like this. Because when you play it slower, you'll learn faster. If your brain is hurting right now, it means you're doing it right. So the last step is to speed it up, like this. And then put in a little glissando, if you can. When you feel ready, you can do it. Have fun with this. Start slowly. Be patient. In this video, you learned some easy rock and roll piano. If this has been helpful, click on the like and subscribe, and also share this with your family and friends.